Hello, friends. Have you ever gazed up into the night sky and wondered at the possibility of life on other planets? What marvelous beings might exist out there, hands extended in friendship, awaiting the moment when we humans take our first tentative steps into space? What tales will be told of that glorious day when we are first contacted by our brothers from beyond the stars?
Five. All systems go, General. 4.
Come on, baby, show us what you got.
3.
What the hell?
2.
What in the blue blazes is that?
1.
No, wait! Stop the countdown!
Incompetent fool. I should never have sent you.
What's shaking, Pox? You look a little, what's the word? Constipated.
Let's just say I hope you turn out to be less of an evolutionary dead end than your predecessor.
You lost me.
Shall I tell you a secret? Few of our people know this, but the DNA patterns in our cloning banks are becoming more and more degraded with each new clone.
That's bad, right?
Only if we want to retain our immortality through cloning. Of course it's bad! I sent Crypto-136 in search of a planet we visited many eons ago. A planet seeded with pure Furon DNA. But I lost contact.
Let me get this straight. You sent me, him, Crypto-136, to a hostile planet, and he's disappeared. Maybe captured, maybe even being tortured as we speak.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusion.
I bet you wouldn't. Let me tell you something, Pox. You're a smart cookie. But there's a time for thought, and there's a time for action. And this is one of those times.
Which?
The second one.
Perhaps you're right, 137.
Course I'm right. You kidding me? A cryptosporidium captured by a bunch of monkeys? We gotta go in. We gotta crack some craniums. We gotta rescue me. Him, he's gotta rescue me. I gotta... Brains, man. When do I get to blow things up?
Patience, Crypto, patience. I take your point. Prepare the mothership.
That's what I'm talking about. So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth. Welcome to my little laboratory. You may not have known this, but I flatter myself to be something of an inventor. In my spare time, I've been developing some truly impressive weapon and ability upgrades. I'd be happy to share them with you. If you've got something for me in trade, say some of that delicious DNA you've collected. Hmm? Orthopox to Cryptosporidium 137. Come in, Cryptosporidium.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Very funny. Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here, and you're down there. Loathsome little planet. Now, Crypto, to ensure this invasion runs smoothly, it is imperative we identify the dominant life forms on this world. Those lactating bovoids are likely candidates.
Surely you don't mean those foul-smelling gas bags beyond the fence?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
But they're covered in nipples.
Now, Cryptosporidium!
And Crypto, do verify your suit is working under Earth's atmospheric conditions. Get a move on!
We can peer into the minds of lower life forms via the Cortex scan. Rip the preliterate thoughts from their pathetic little brains. Moo? Primitive, yet profound. Scan another one. Again with the moo? I think these lactating bovoids are trying to fool us.
They eat with their mouths? I think I'm going to be violently ill. Attention, Earth creatures. This planet is now part of the Furon Empire. Your benevolent masters welcome you. At this time, we wish to abduct you for the purpose of scientific research. The procedure will be protracted and invasive. Do you have any objections? Earth creature, I am addressing you. Respond or be vaporized. I don't care how many stomachs you have. I don't have time for this.
We Furons have evolved the astounding power of psychokinesis, Crypto. Target an object or creature, then lift it into the sky.
Use PK to finish off the belligerent bovines. Slam them into the ground. Curse these creatures. Good work, Crypto.
Martha, you didn't tell me we was having barbecue for dinner. Wait a minute, that ain't steak. That's holy mother... Martha, give me the shotgun!
This looks like a job for the Zapumatic. Fry that farmer!
Drop the farmer, dadgummit!
Extract and collect the brainstem from what's left of the agricultural engineer. You can consume the brainstem and collect the Furon DNA.
Harold, come on back! You gotta see this! They got a talking horse on the TV! I ain't never seen nothing like... Ah! Little green spaceman! Ah!
I am not green.
Be merciless! Let none survive!
What am I, a horseshoe? wanting to go into town. Oh, yeah. I ain't got no best clothes.
Excellent work, Crypto.
You're trespassing on my property. Oh, it's you stealing my
You're in my way.
Critter.
Good work, Crypto.
Evening, Ms. Turnip Seed. We got a call from Farmer Dixon over the other side of the state road. Said he heard some pretty strange noises coming from over this way.
Little green spaceman!
What
all
is
over the
that?
place.
A
They
new
got my
silo?
arrow, electrocuted him with a big old...
Crypto! That human law enforcement officer is attempting an unauthorized entry of your spacecraft. If those pea-brains were to get their hands on your quantum deconstructor, they could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. Oh, the furonity. Vaporize them, Crypto!
Here, put
Crypto, my radar shows more humans approaching. Hurry to the saucer!
Get in your flying saucer and annihilate everything in your path. Take a spin in your saucer, Crypto. Get a feel for the controls and then go ahead and start shooting! Destroy all buildings! Leave no trace! Bomb those monkeys back to the Stone Age! Perfect!
Nice shooting, Crypto.
Move out, man! Move! I don't know, but I've been told
I don't know, but I've been told
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Oh, great. The human military-industrial complex. We can't allow them to alert their leaders to our presence. Exterminate them! Now!
Open fire!
Crypto, I hereby give you official permission to destroy all humans!
Look out! There are more to the north in the bushes!
Replenish your saucer's shields by draining any human vehicle. Superb!
final push. Wipe them out once and for all.
Perfect! Excellent work, Crypto.
Did you see what I saw?
You bet your sweet ass I did. What did you see?
Little green man in a flying saucer wiping out the best infantry unit in the U.S. Army.
Right, good. Me too. Green? Not gray?
Don't be a stiff. You know what it means?
Absolutely. What?
It means the paper's got it right for once. Get on the horn to Silhouette. We've got the worst case scenario.
The eggheads were actually onto something? I don't believe it.
Believe it, Roswell was only the beginning. The invasion is on.
Now then, I know what you're thinking. What can I, a lowly novice, do to help bring about the destruction of Earth and the inevitable reign of the Furon Empire? Well, I'll tell you. It was in the earliest days of the Empire we realized our species was doomed. Eons of waging war on inferior races with unregulated atomic weaponry had mutated our genes. We could not propagate due to our complete and utter lack of genitalia. Fortunately, a Furon ship happened upon Earth on its way back from destroying the Martians. Human society was young and nubile. Sailors on a foreign planet, letting off steam, one thing led to another. Long story short, every human being alive today has buried deep in his genetic code a strand of Furon DNA. Over the eons, we've learned to clone ourselves, but with each iteration, the information degrades, and the results are increasingly unpredictable. The Furon genes in humanity's DNA are ancient, uncorrupted. They represent the future of the Furon race. If only we can get at them. A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities, hmm?
going, Mars?
You want a piece of me? Hold it. You're trespassing on my property. Oh, my lordy! My head! It's hunting! Put me down right away! Drop me now, or you'll... You can't do this! I'm a... I feel so... Nobody tosses a coin! Come here, you! You know what they call me? Oh, here we go again! Spaceman! No! You can't do this! Put me down, you... Drop me now! God, I hope not. I feel so... Well, meet me. Put me down right away! My God, I hope none of the other cops see this. Drop me now, or you're under arrest. Boy, I could just... I don't know. Sir, drop it. I want my breath. You're going down, little man. On your knees, cowboy. You're dead, little man. You're trespassing on... It was you stealing my poor cows, weren't it? Well, it's been a while since I walked a critter. What the? Look, no! No, hang on!
We need to collect samples for further research. I've marked the drop zone. Hurry up! Earth's axial rotation, combined with its polluted atmosphere, makes it impossible to target lock the beam orbital transporter for long. I need further bovine studies. Collect these spotted mammals from the surrounding pastures and keep them alive, will you? The possibilities are so limited when they've already expired.
It's the ball!
Suburb!
That's not what I ordered.
You pesky varmint! I'm gonna fill you space invaders! Flat!
Speak up, whoever's there!
I'm afraid of you, space varmint!
Excellent work, Crypto.
Martians!
Perfect! Only halfway there!
Step aside, you...
Your time is half gone!
Oh, not another blasted alien invasion! It came from outer space!
Good work, Crypto! The sample size is nearly complete. I asked for on-time delivery. I can see very moving data points in the future.
Ew!
Martha, give me the shot! You're trespassing on my property. You stop a piece of me. Oh, not another blasted alien invasion.
Get back to the invasion site, or I'll...
Call the army! Call the Marines!
You pesky varmint! I'm gonna fill you full of upshot. This is a good night to die, you little bastard. You want a piece of me?
You want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal? Crypto! I see a horde of humans up ahead, congregating at some sort of holy ground. Here's the plan. I want you to enter the fair, find a malleable human and lead it back to your ship for questioning. Get the picture? Crypto! That human is aware of your presence. The more people become aware of you, the more chance that those human policemen and the military will come to investigate you and take you down.
I don't know what that fine weed growing out in the cabbage patch is, but it sure looks
Don't
like
forget to disguise yourself, Crypto.
it's been out
You're
there
not...
since my nephew Tommy came to stay.
Now that you're sufficiently disguised, continue using the cortex scan to maintain the illusion. You wouldn't want to lose concentration while surrounded by enemies.
What I need is a farmhands union. Let's see Brando make a movie about that.
Man, am I crooked. I just roughed up a little old lady for jaywalking. Sometimes I kill myself.
What we need is the dumbest, weakest-willed, most malleable human we can find. Admittedly, the competition will be fierce. You just have to scan them all.
You got nothing on me. Every time I go in that barn, all I can think about is Jane Russell in the hay. Va-boom. Virginia Woolf was right. No one is afraid of her.
Man, oh man, She may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
This human seems to be onto something. Will wonders never cease. Keep scanning the humans.
Hold on to your hats, boys. I'm going commando.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with animals peaceably organizing. After all, it is an animal farm.
Yeah. Town's doing great. Business is booming. Hope is on the way. Yada, yada, yada. Let's barrel through this puppy so I can get down to the real business of governing. Making time with the delicious Miss Rockwell.
Yes. Like proteins from the primordial ooze, a pattern is emerging. Scan some more human minds, Crypto.
I feel a sudden irresistible urge to wear pants and change my name to Ellie Mae.
What I wouldn't give for a decent pizza. Now let's see, I can make some cornbread. The cows give me meat and cheese. Tomatoes from the garden. Yep, pizza here.
I want to marry Miss Rockwell, but instead I gotta sit here hour after hour, day after day, watching this dying wheel go up and down, round and round, over and over again until somebody dies. Hell of a metaphor.
Queen! Finally, I was gonna flip my lid if Mama made me take one more slurp of cabbage soup. I want roast chicken. Chicken of the sea. Or was it by the sea?
All right, Crypto. I've analyzed all the thoughts you've collected, and I think I've isolated the perfect subject for you to...
Probe and vaporize?
No. Abduct and bring back to the mothership.
My way's more fun.
Abduct, not vaporize.
Okay, but humanity ain't gonna annihilate itself, all I'm saying.
Can I finish?
Can I stop you?
As I was saying, the newly crowned Miss Rockwell looks like a prime candidate for testing. She's envied and desired by other humans. She's highly persuadable. Best of all, she apparently has a brain the size of a peanut. Hypnotize her and send her back to your ship for collection.
Implant a command on a puny human brain. Bend its will to ours.
I want to thank all the little people, but there's no time. Gotta go! But who would be my cowboy?
Some pig on a spider's web? What in the world did that mean?
Which way's the exit? Enjoy the fair! Oh, and don't ride the mangler! It's a freaking death trap! What I need is must keep going. Feet killing me. Damn heels.
All I can think about is...
Wait! I left my purse in the tent.
I must go to the dark and mysterious woods. There's no reason to be afraid. Nothing bad ever happens to people who go into dark and mysterious woods. Especially not in fairy tales or slasher films. Not that I know what those are. Nope, nothing to worry about here.
I don't remember parking here. Of course, I can't ever remember where I parked. My car seems bigger and rounder. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And lots of wavy hair like liver. Wait a minute. Where am I? This sure doesn't look like the pie-eating contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What's happening? Oh, God, please, no. Oh, it tickles.
It's probing time.
Oh, yeah, right there. That's the spot. Oh, that is delicious.
Never fails.
Hurry, Crypto! The authorities are on their way! Get in your saucer! Wreak havoc by using your saucer's abductive beam to levitate a creature or object.
appear to have been genetically manipulated by the humans. But for what purpose? I want you to investigate this bizarre mutated species. Brains? Healthy green glow? Those human fools! Clearly they've genetically altered these pathetic gas bags and turned them into radioactive exploding zombie cows! Show them the folly of their mad science!
Here's Johnny. It's killer time. Another blasted invasion. You're dead, little man. Ah, my hand, my hand, my hand. Going down.
What's an Elvis? Must be some new type of pie. Elvis pie.
It's hurting. Leave.
Eat your heart out, Lana Turner. You got nothing on me.
Was you stealing my poor cows, weren't it?
Aliens in the cornfield? I knew I should have built that baseball diamond.
Would it kill her to use tofu? Oh, wait, tofu? What the heck kind of thinking is that? Meat! Meat! I like meat!
You talking to me? Ain't you hot out, Brando? I'm on the waterfront too, you schmuck. Ha! Who am I kidding?
Good work, Crypto!
Space invaders, run for your lives!
town's alpha male? Where did he come from? Never mind that. You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence. Go to this town hall and take the alpha male's place to address the pea-brained masses. A restricted area. How droll. Crypto, the charming security at this town hall won't let you in without a jacket. Use Holobob to keep standards up, will you?
Show me what I don't get to shoot somebody soon. I'm gonna go out of my mind. Drop your weapon! You're blocking my...
No, Crypto! Now the humans know you're here! Back to the mothership with you! The town's alpha male? Where did he come from? Never mind that! You must stop him before he publicly reveals your existence. Go to this town hall and take the alpha male's place to address the pea-brained masses.
Stuck-up witch?
A restricted area. How droll. Crypto, the charming security at this town hall won't let you in without a jacket. Use Holobob to keep standards up, will you?
Nothing to see here. Oh, I sure like saying that. Well, it was either busting crooks or go back and get my doctorate in quantum physics. Scared of you and your big masculine gun. My mind says Marilyn, but my nightstick says Betty Page. Armquist is my hero. I want to ride a motorcycle. How come
No! The gathering is already in progress. But before we deal with these pitchfork connoisseurs, we need to find the alpha male.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam.
Did that cow just speak to me? Say something else, Bessie.
It's him! The mayor! Now use Hypnoblast to distract the lackeys surrounding him.
Where is the police commissioner? He was assigned to protect me.
Time to take the stage. Break a leg, Mayor Crypto. Assure them that everything is normal. No monkey business. That is, only monkey business as usual. The success of our mission depends on it.
Every one of the dang cows, then it looked like it stuck some sort of device up the poor thing's...
Clap, trap, and after all that, I didn't even get to see Miss Rockwell. She just walked right on by with her...
Crops laid out flat in circles like a 4th of July pinwheel. I told Edgar, there goes our savings. No new shoes for the twins, and I guess Darlene's just gonna have to live another year with that overbite.
Greetings, fellow human agricultural engineers. There is nothing going on here. Everything is normal. Carry on with your pathetic human lives. That is all.
Now, wait just a cotton-picking minute. Mr. Mayor, I've lived in this town all my life, and I voted for you twice in the last election. Now, I'm entitled to a gall-darn answer. If there ain't nothing going on here, how come all my cows is glowing like lightning bugs? What you say to that, whippersnapper?
Well, that's just the healthy inner glow that comes from chewing a cud of fresh green Rockwell grass. Why, I chew it myself all the time. Got some in my craw right now. Better than snuff. You want to know what's been going on around here? I'll tell you what's been going on around here. Communism, that's what. I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to see the land our forefathers fought and died for fall under the boot of the creeping red menace. Not on my watch. The important thing to remember is that no matter what scientists may say they've learned, we know that the universe was created in less than a week and is approximately 6,000 years old.
Wait just a second. How in the world does any of that explain the destruction at the fair?
Don't you read the papers? That cluster point was a tragic confluence of the summer lightning and the tent slathered in creosote. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Now hold on. How come nobody in Santa Modesta's been seeing anything like this?
Santa Modesta is experiencing exactly the same problems we are. The difference is we have that award-winning city desk over at the Rockwell Gazette, and nothing gets past those guys. They keep me honest. So, as you can see, there's nothing to trouble your puny human brains about.
The mayor's right. This was all just a random series of suspiciously coincidental yet easily rationalized events.
Yeah, that's right. Give it up. Let's hear it from me.
Suckers.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
What a bunch of losers. Minds like mud. This planet is easy pickings.
Crypto! Did you hear what that human said during your speech?
Must have missed it. Busy digging on the love.
Focus! There's another human hive nearby. Santa Modesta, he called it. You must discover its location and make your way there. We've got more humans to control. So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression?
The orbital transporter is stuck next to this blasted lake until I can manually override the controls. Well, at least plenty of humans have stupidly gathered around to gawp at it. Pitch them directly into the beam.
My head! My head!
I can only keep the orbital transporter stationary for a few minutes. Stop shilly-shallying!
Well, me.
Excellent work, Crypto! That's not what I ordered.
Let me go! How can this be alien?
I'm a rabbit!
Space invaders!
Put me down!
Excellent work, Crypto!
Put me down! It came from outer space!
Little green man! Your time is half gone! Stop, Crypto! I can't use those samples! Stop, Crypto! I can't use those samples!
Take me now!
It came
I'm floating!
Put me
What's going on? What?
I've received half of the deliverables.
Let me go! Oh no!
I asked for on-time delivery.
Let me go!
The orbital transporter is stuck next to this blasted lake until I can manually override the controls. Well, at least plenty of humans have stupidly gathered around to gawp at it. Pitch them directly into the beam.
I'm already... Hamster eating the turnips!
I can only keep the orbital transporter stationary for a few minutes. Stop shilly-shallying! I can only keep the orbital transporter stationary for a few minutes. Stop shilly-shallying!
Martians, don't take me!
That's half of the sample size.
Martha, get me...
The orbital transporter is stuck next to this blasted lake until I can manually override the controls. Well, at least plenty of humans have stupidly gathered around to gawp at it. Pitch them directly into the Good work, Crypto! Excellent work, Crypto! Good work, Crypto! No, no, no! That is not what I asked for! Excellent work, Crypto!
Martha! Flying farmer.
Good work, Crypto! I can see half of the deliverables.
Invasion. Communists. We're under attack.
Perfect! Destiny shot will still set pages soon enough.
A saucer upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities? Hmm?
Maybe it was that radio station that comes in through my buildings.
Doesn't Judy know that Manila guy's gay? I think she's living somewhere over.
That's funny. I'm suddenly overcome with the urge to milk a cow. Obsessive compulsive, I think they call it. Lena Turner or Doris Day. Oh, why must Hollywood torture me with these impossible choices? Curse you, Hollywood! Curse you!
These Earth creatures have vulnerabilities we can exploit, but they also have stubborn, illogical defenses. It's time for some destructive testing. Angry agricultural workers. Isn't it adorable when they pitch a fit? For this test, focus on destroying them psionically or by throwing them into the water. Angry agricultural workers. Isn't it adorable when they pitch a fit? For this test, focus on destroying them psionically or by throwing them into the water.
You pesky varmint! Ma! Brains are coming! You want a piece of me? You're in my way! I'm afraid of you, space boy. This is my place! My head! Oh, here we go again! You little bastard! What am I? A horseshoe? Put me down, you... There we go, you varmint! Flying farmer. Well, beats being on...
As I suspected, Crypto, the humans are just elaborately evolved stacks of meat. I have the comparative analysis of how soft tissue reacts to impact, but further research is needed.
Did you want a saucer upgrade? Or something a little more personal?